Whispered words in a thunderhead, static on the skin. Phase space folding like a map we used to win. You hum like a filament in indefinite rain, steady under turbulence, soft under strain. I trace the strange attractor with my fingerprints. Chaos in my pockets, but you're the only hint. All my microstates scatter when the night corrodes. You're the conserved quantity holding back the cold. Brittle as a glass bell, everything shivers, but your echo meshes with the way the system quivers. Negative Lyapunov, your pull keeps me tight. When the world bifurcates, you're the axis of light. You're the constant, the thing that doesn't change, an anchor in a field where the numbers rearrange. When entropy whispers and the probabilities fray, you're the homostasis that won't drift away. You're the constant, quiet, unavoidable, true, a fixed point in the storm pulling me back to you. We talking feedback loops, low and calibrated. The trembling oscillator finally regulated. Symmetry breaks and the pattern learns to bend, yet you return like a vector with no end. I plot my heartbeat on a graph of fading lights. You're the steady axis cutting through the nights. Phase transitions shiver and the order parameter swells, but in your basin of attraction every chaos dwells. Measure the divergence, the forecast that lie, but your derivative is gentle and it teaches me why. Stochastic storms crash, white noise on the line. You filter all the frequencies and make them align. You're the constant, the thing that doesn't change, an anchor in a field where the numbers rearrange. When entropy whispers and the probabilities fray, you're the homostasis that won't drift away. You're the constant, quiet, unavoidable, true, a fixed point in the storm pulling me back to we stand at the cusp where the models split in two. Bifurcations promise painted black and blue. I'll watch conservation laws write our name in dust. Little invariance we find when the rest combust. Call it a conserved momentum, call it a rule of thumb, call it the small constant that refuses to succumb. When equations ravel and the cosmos forgets, you're the scalar I trust, the offset that resets. Hush, listen, boatsman whispers through the sheets, counting all the ways a fragile world repeats. Hush, breathe, the noise becomes a hymn, and in the center of the chaos you are constant in. You're the constant, the thing that doesn't change, an anchor in a field where the numbers rearrange. When entropy whispers and the probabilities fray, you're the homostasis that won't drift away. You're the constant, steady, small, undeniably true, a fixed point in the storm, forever pulling me to you. Soft as a law that outlives every scream. You're the quiet theorem in the middle of the dream. Hold me in your basin, let the world recompose. You're the constant I keep when the rest of me goes. You're the constant I keep when the rest of